Hey, welcome back. It's been a long time since I've done a video with the SOLIS H24. It's been a busy summer, haven't been around a whole lot. But right now we're experiencing like a 50-year drought here in Ohio. And I've got the original access point to the back of the property, the one that we used to use all the time before I fixed the other one down the road. This one used to go up here behind me and up and around the corner. It's so overgrown right now, you can't even hardly walk up it right now. But more importantly, I dug a big trench, put in a culvert, which then filled with mud and sediment. So I had to rip that out. So there's a big hole right there that I can't even traverse with any piece of equipment. So to my left is another road that we began to use, and it is full of ruts. It's got a lot of really loamy soil, I think, is what the problem is, and so it just holds a lot of water. We got hills on both sides funneling water down to it. A long time ago I made a video where I had to come pull the side-by-side out where my wife got it stuck here with the over a girls weekend. I'll leave a video for that one. Pulled it out with the John Deere 2032. Over time, Jason and I made another road behind the camera here that is rutted up. It's between trees. We end up bottoming out the side-by-side, smaller tractors as well. The biggest issue here is, though, no matter what I do in here, if I bring my equipment out of here, I'm just covered in mud. So I figured while it was dry, we're going to put the H24 to work with the box blade. And I'm just going to rip this whole area up. I put the rippers down one layer level than or below level, and we're just going to rip up this area all the way back to my barn back here, all the way up to the edge here. See what we get. I mean, this place could be brush hogged, but I don't know entirely what's underneath all of this. So we're just going to tear it up with the box blade, see if we can't level it out. All right, so we're making pretty significant progress. I had to get that vegetation layer ripped up before I could actually start to get the rippers to even engage. So you can see this stuff is, I don't know what it is. It kind of feels like clay. I mean, it's fairly moist for the complete lack of rain that we've had. I think we've had about a ½ inch in the last 2-3 months. So getting this smoothed out. One of the ideas I've had is to take the backhoe, which I have for the John Deere, and dig a trench along the edge so that anything that comes off this hillside will hit that trench and come back to my culvert back here once I get it back in. And the other thing is to cut some of these trees down to get more sunlight in here. That's been a recommendation I got from some people from the DNR. So it's a pretty rich soil. We're going to keep smoothing it out here. Getting a little bit of bog down when box blade gets full, but that does it on my 2032R as well. So I feel like the maneuverability and the power is pretty good for what we're doing here. But I'm going to keep at it here. We'll show you what it looks like when we wrap up. All right, you can see the tractor way down there. This is that road opened back up, and without ruts, looks great. I just don't know how long it's going to last, so we'll have to see. But part of the key is not riding on it when it's soupy and muddy, or minimizing that. And when Jason and I were using this regularly, between side-by-side traffic and his 4052R, the 2032R, this was just a soupy mess. So I'd like to believe that we might be able to keep this in pretty good shape for a while. I mean, it was in good shape for a number of years and then went downhill. So, but box blade, a lot of pushing and pulling of dirt. I noticed, I actually find that to get it to kind of way down in and push down in, it's good to do it in the reverse mode, and by having that hydraulic top link, I can keep some reverse pressure on the box blade versus the float pressure that it normally has. So now we're going to tackle this area over here. When I first started messing around over here, that tree was not dead right there. It's going to have to come out of there. It's pretty sure that was a maple, and I think I hit it with the bucket or something and gashed it pretty good. But let's see if I can get this cleaned up. I really don't know how much further I'll go, but there are hidden 12-inch block in here that I've been driving over. I'm going to try to dig those out first and then get things cleaned up here to where we can assess whether we put the culvert back today or do that in another video. I got 3 days, nice dry weather here. Well, I've had a lot of dry weather, but I have 3 days here at the cabin. So let's see what we can get into here to clean this part out. Well, I think I'm about to wrap it up for today. So I got a little bit of a trench going around here, but I'm not sure my elevations are right. And that's part of what happened last time, was I had water that just sat. So part of my other issue is my ditch is not straight down the hill like it should be. It comes around here and turns, and it looks like it goes uphill a little bit. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with the backhoe. It's tough getting in here. I might have to take some trees out. I definitely want to get this tree out before I mess around at the base of it anymore. It's very dead, and I don't like just the thought of bumping into it and having something fall on me. So I think we're going to call it quits. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.